Hi Bestie, how's it going? How are you getting on today? Today is an important video because we are slightly out of schedule, and not because I have been really bad with uploading videos recently. Hopefully you've noticed I've been on time recently though, but still. But today is the 1st of December and this marks the first day of Vlogmas. I'm doing Vlogmas a little bit different this year. I am not calling it technically Vlogmas. It's not necessarily going to be Christmassy. We are going to do some Christmassy stuff together. But essentially what I'm aiming to do is give you a video every single day in December, part way to sort of make up for where I've missed out videos already, but also it gives me the opportunity to kind of try out videos with you that I haven't necessarily done before. And today is no exception, because today what I'm gonna do is go back to like original budget with Ira. Whenever I used to launch something, it was never a video just to itself. It was never like as kind of produced as it is now. What I used to do is just show it to you and show how it works. So today we are showing a new product, and most of you will already know what this is, but some of you won't. So today we are looking at my series of saving challenges called Little Wonders. I have been working on these probably since July. They've had a lot of different parts sourced from different places. There was a lot involved in making them as well, and I'm really excited to share them with you today. So these are available on my Etsy store right now. They are £25 each. There's 10 to collect, but really essentially you should only need the one that you need, and it will make sense as you go and see them. So Bestie, should we get into having a look at these stunning Little Wonders? So we're going to start with this one here. This one is called Head in the Clouds. And these Little Wonders are aimed to be saving challenges that, to me, they should last a relatively long time. They're not like quick wins or anything like that. And they all arrive like this. They have like a little bit of cello. And what they are is they're an A7 challenge binder. They're in a binder as well. We've got the front cover. They've all got a different name, but they're all like Little Wonders and they all save a different amount. So this one here saves 100. So it'll work for $100, £100. What you're also seeing is there's this cute little charm, and each of them has an individually designed charm. You can take this one off if you want and use it as a key ring. It doesn't look as shiny as it could because it's got protective stuff on there, but all you got to do is pick that off and it is super shiny. So that's the little charm, and like just to be able to add something nice like that just adds an extra element to the saving challenge, makes it more fancy. And yeah, I've been so excited about showing these to you. So this one is like basically a white one or grey one. It's the first one in the series. It saves the least amount of money, and it is Head in the Clouds. And I did kind of do like a little bit of sneak peek around this when I was like playing around with the designs and stuff, and people were like, what is that? And like that was like a long time ago I did that. But when we look in the binder, we've got a clear binder here, and what it says here really small is it's a 12 envelope savings binder. So these can last you literally as long as you want them to. You can clear multiple envelopes per week or per stuffing, or you could just aim for one per month. And we do get up to £1,000 of these, so it can be as little as one stuffing per month, and then you've saved the amount at the end of the year. So it could be like that, or you could have multiple binders where you save multiple amounts. It can be as big or as small as you want, and that's the beauty of saving challenges like this, because you can style them and suit them to whatever works for you. So if you're aiming to save £100 in whatever time frame, you're really into white and the airiness of clouds and things like that, this might be the savings challenge for you. So let's take a look inside her. We have this here. So this is the only sort of printed element. So this is the inside. It says the name again, Head in the Clouds, and you can see that the way that you save it up is in 5 and 10s. So we do the same cycle 4 times. So 5, 10, 10, 5, 10, 10, 5, 10, 10, 5, 10, 10. Now, if you had the challenge, you don't have to save this up in order. You could do all the 5s, all the 10s, and then the other 10s. You could do it however you want to. You saw how I did the iris binder, right? But this is laminated, so you can use a Sharpie on it to cross it out, and then you can reuse this as many times as you want. When we move over to the envelopes, you can see that the envelopes are zipperless, so all of these are designed to hold notes. So they're not intended to have coins in them. They are going to fall out. So I didn't want to do zippers because then you kind of have to reduce the amount of envelopes you have inside. If we had zippers, probably 6 to 10 max you'd get in here. So I wanted to have these. These are frosted and clear, and they are A7. I can only show you what it'll work like for UK notes. So I've got a stack of money here. I've got a stack of money here, and I'll show you how it looks for each denomination. And this is going to be the same for all of them. So this is like true A7. So the £5 note looks like it's going to fit without any folds, and it is just too short. So you are going to have to fold every note that goes in here, right? So for some people this is going to be like too much or not enough. Some people just don't like folding notes. But if you want to have like a really banging saving challenge for £25, this is the way we gotta go. So this is, you can fold it either way, and it's gonna be pretty much the same for US notes and other notes across the world. A £50 note would fit in here fine, folded up as well. So, but I don't have one to show you. But yeah, like none of the notes you can see are gonna fit. They are all gonna be folded. So for some people, that's a big hang up. And I totally understand that. I get that for some people it's a big hang up. They don't want to fold notes, like whatever. But I would encourage you to kind of, in a way, get over that. I would encourage you to do that because yes, it's your money, but seriously, we're here to save money. Like, I know it would be ideal for some people if these challenges were an A6, but they would be a lot more money. And I wanted to provide something that was really, really nice and really, really affordable. So I believe we've hit the mark on the head with these ones. So £25 for all of this. Like, look at all of these envelopes. So we've got clouds here. These are vinyl stickers. They are permanent stickers, so they would be, I don't think they'd necessarily leave much behind if you wanted to take them off, but they are here to stay. Okay, so there's that. So this is Head in the Clouds. So again, if you are the type of girly that likes this vibe, airy, if you're an air sign, if you like sort of like pales and light blues and whites and stuff like that, and you're looking to save £100, this is a really, really nice one for you. Next we have a red one, and we're repping red today with the red top, and this one is called That's My Jam. And I think she is an absolute stunner. So let's look at what she is on the face fit. So she's the red one. She has a pinky red binder. We tried to try it with red. It just didn't give the same vibe as I wanted to give off. You'll find that all of the spines are pastel for all of these, and I just wanted it to be like that because they, you know, darker colors and brighter colors really take away from what we're doing here. This one's called That's My Jam. This one saves 200, you can see up here. And the whole theme is strawberry jam, sandwiches. We've got a bit of peanut butter in the sandwich over there, but that's not really what we were going for. The charm here is the biggest one, and it is a love heart of jam on some toast, and it's super cute. Again, all of these can be removed and used as a keyring, and all you have to do is peel off the protective layer, but I think they work really beautifully as little charms. So let's take a look inside here. So this one, she saves up 200. A closer look at this, and she's just gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. When you go inside, we've got these custom envelopes. So these ones is a custom to Budget with Ira. We made this ourselves. If we have a look at a note inside it, we can see that you can still see, if I can actually get in, you can see here that you still see the note. You know that it's full, right? And she's beautiful. So this one you save up in 10, 15, 25, and you do that 4 times. So there's not like a ton of repeats within these, but I kind of wanted to make them really, really simple and easy. And again, no coins. You shouldn't be expected to use coins if you don't want to do that. And we've got these red envelopes all the way through. The stickers change up a little bit as well. So we've got a splodgy one, we've got a jam jar, and we've got a heart one. And we just cycle through the same 3 designs 4 times, just because I wanted it to not feel over complicated with loads of different amounts and stuff like that. I didn't want to start putting in like 12s and 14s and stuff like that, just because I just wanted it to be as easy as possible. And I think That's My Jam is an absolute beaut. So this red you're not going to find anywhere else at the moment, because we're the only one that has chose this specific red, at least from the supplier that I go to, and it's a really nice match, and I just think this one is an absolute beaut. So that's that. We are going through the rainbow, and next we have got orange, and this one is called Easy Tiger. So Easy Tiger is way more celestial. To me, she looks like sort of Eastern zodiac, so like Year of the Tiger type of thing. She saves 300. We've got this lovely peach binder, and we get much more vibrant when we go inside. The charm is like a sleeping tiger. It's just so nice. So when we go in, we've got this here, and when you see the artwork all fully, we've got stars, we've got clouds, we've got tigers. It just, to me, looks quite ethereal. Like, I really like this one. She's really beautiful. My favorite tiger is this one down here. She is protective of your money, so do not fret about that. When you go inside, again, this is a really nice orange, and we tried to make it as transparent as possible, but the more transparent we made it, the more sort of like peachy it went, and I really wanted it to stay vibrant. So you can still see they're not as clear as the other ones, but you can still see that there's definitely a note inside. And then when you look at how it's saved, you do it in 20, 25s and 30s 4 times. So we cycle through these. So we've got these clouds, another different cloud, and then we've got that cute tiger there. So we cycle through that 4 times, and by the time you get through to the end of it, you've saved £300. So if you are an orange girly, if you are really into tigers, if you're saving up for something that even corresponds to a safari, or being protective of anything, or being fierce about something, and 300 is about where you want to be, this might be a beautiful little challenge for you, because I think she's absolutely stunning. Moving on, we're going to yellow, and this one has been a firm favourite of a lot of people already. This one is called Sunkissed. Now she's our yellow one, and she's really bright, so we couldn't do her like pure yellow. I did like include in the design lots of leaves and things like that. It was doing a disservice to how vibrant she is when we took away that color. So there's that. She saves up 400, as you can see on this little sunflower up here, and we've got a stunning sunflower charm here. So if there's anything, like, I know that somebody's bought this because they're looking to save up for their flowers for their wedding, and £400 is about right for them, and they're having sunflowers in their wedding. So really cute. This sort of pastel yellow custardy coloured binder, and it's gorgeous. When we go inside as well, we're saving up in 25, 35 and 40, and we're doing that 4 times. And the envelopes here are a lot more transparent, and you can see clearly through. Really nice here, and they're a lot different to the other envelopes, and I will not mention what envelopes we're talking about, but we save up in 25, 35 and 40. So all of these are sunflowers. They're different designs of sunflowers, but they're all super cute. We just do that 4 times, and by the time you got through it, you've saved 400. And just for like a little succinct, lovely little challenge there, where you know, I think this is really good value for money. Really nice. I'm really pleased with it. So this is the yellow one. Let's have a look and see what we got for green. So this one's my favorite design. I don't know why, but here she is. This is called Avo Good Time. Now, Bestie, I don't eat avocado. I don't like the taste, and I really don't like the texture, but this whole green vibe, £500 she saves up. She's absolutely beautiful, and if I'm gonna do any of these, which I am, this would be the one that I would pick out for myself. It's a really nice amount. It's somewhere in the middle. The charm, super cute, and it's green. We've got a sort of pea green spine here. When you go inside, you can see the design a lot better. We've got pips and toast and Like, it's just really, really nice. This is the reason why it's my favorite. You save up in 30, 45 and 50, so we don't go too high. The envelopes inside are lovely and transparent, so when I open one and show you a fiver, I think that's, you know, the litmus test really. It's like really, you can really see the money, but also it's really green as well. So we've got avocado on toast, we've got an open avocado there, and we've got an untouched one, which I think looks a bit like a pear, but I've been reassured it's okay. And then we go through it 4 times and you've got 500 at the end. So 500 seems like a good amount for you. You're a green girly, or you just really like healthy eating and stuff like that. This is like a nice one for you. So I think she's a beaut. If you are sort of torn about where you want to go with these, you know you want one but you don't know which one to go for, maybe this one slap bang in the middle might be a good shout for you. So yeah, this is Avo Good Time. Now the next one has been a bit contentious because it's most people's favorite color but not necessarily their favorite theme. This one is called Moth to a Flame. So this is the teal one, and she is designed after night moths. And if you are not a moth fan, which I certainly am not, I can still appreciate how beautiful this charm is. Look at this. If you prefer butterflies, just pretend they're butterflies. But for me, moths at night, the whole concept of that, looking the way they do, absolutely beautiful. We've got a sort of spooky element down here, but yeah, we're in a night sky. It's teal, it's turquoise. She's just such a beauty. When you open her, we're saving in 35, 40, 45, 55, 60, 65. So we've only got 2 repeats now. And these, as you can tell, you can't see very much the next number through, but we really played around. This was like the toughest color, well, the second toughest color to get right. So you can still, when you filled this up, you can still see that money is inside, but it's still definitively teal. The more transparent we made it, the more sky blue it went, and we just couldn't get it perfect. But I think we've got to a really good compromise here where we're still teal and it almost matches this teal binder perfectly, but you can still see the money. I really wanted to make sure we could always see the money inside them. So yeah, here we are, 35, 40, 45, 55, 60 and 65, and then we go through the same again. I wanted it to feel like the moths are flying everywhere. And I really wanted to include moths because it's, you know, it's that old meme where someone opens their purse and it's not been used in so long that moths are flying out, you know what I mean? So this is like to bring life back to your savings and your money situation. And she saves up 600. So if 600 is what you're after, or turquoise and teal is your favorite color, or even if you're really into moths or butterflies, this is a really good one for you too. So I definitely not count her out because she's an absolute beaut. And even though she is the most contentious, I think she sold the best out of all of them so far. You gotta love her. Okay, next is the next one. This one is blue, and this is the one that I've been working on during my lives on Don't Trust Ira for a really long time. And this one is called Make a Splash. And I mean, she's a fan favorite already. Now check her out. She is whales. We've got killer whales, we've got beluga whales, we've got narwhals, we got other whales, and I picked out my favorite, which is this beluga whale here as the keychain, and it's a much more vibrant blue. We picked this one up because I wanted it to be significantly different in tone to the teal one, and she's gorgeous. When you look at her, we've got whales in the background. I really spent a lot of time designing this one here, and I absolutely love her. So this is, obviously this would never happen in nature. We wouldn't have this many whales this close to each other, but she's gorgeous. And Make a Splash is such a wonderful way to think about money. Like if you've got something planned that involves water, or you want to make an entrance in something, you want to, you know, maybe you've got a reunion coming up and you want to make a splash, maybe you want to show the best side of yourself, and £700 feels like a good amount. This is a really nice savings challenge to have. So when we open it, we are saving up in 2 lots of 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, and we're doing that twice. Now I wanted this to feel like 3D art, so as you look through through the envelopes, you can see that there's whales all the way through. So they're all swimming through these envelopes. Now, again, we are quite transparent with this blue, and I think we got the right blue here. This is like the green one. You can really see through it. It's really nice. So in isolation, essentially, you know, you could consider that a pretty weak blue, but when you've got them all together, gorgeous. So here's the whales here. Don't know what that is. That I think is a sperm whale. That is a generic whale, as is this one. That one's a whale. That one is also a whale. And then we're back to the 50s. So lots of whales. So we were doing this together during the lives, and I was banning people, like timing them out for days at a time for mentioning what we were talking about, because I just didn't want this secret to get out, because I'm just really excited about, I was just so excited about getting these out to you, and I know that I had to make them and I just didn't have time, so I had to do them on the lives, and most people got away with not being banned. Most people. Next is the purple one, and this is a favourite for everybody as well. This one is called I'm That Witch. So I wanted to do a witchy vibes that wasn't spooky. I wanted to definitely have the purple one as the witchy one. We've got a beautiful crescent moon, which is the nicest thing to fidget with in the world. Like, this keyring is lovely to fidget with. Oh, it's so good. That little circle cut out there. Oh, if you're into stuff like that, definitely it's good. We've gone for a lavender, but it is sort of blue tinted lavender as the spine. And this one saves 800. So the sort of theme for this is crystal, feather, cauldron. I didn't want it to be spooky. I know I've got a cauldron with a spooky face, but I didn't want her to feel Halloweeny and spooky. This one was about manifesting, and you are that witch. You make things happen for yourself. And if £800 speaks to you, or purple speaks to you, or actualizing what you want to happen, this is the one for you. So here we are in purple. It's quite a dark purple in contrast to this. I wanted that on purpose. I wanted these to almost match. As you can tell, they in real life they do. On camera, it doesn't much look like it. We're saving up, what was it, 800? Yeah, 800. We got 50, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 twice. And when you look, these are the lavender that is in the same as the Thrive A6 binder. And as you can see the money clearly through it. It's a very pale pastel purple, and I wanted it to be that way because I think if we went any darker, it would definitely start to err on spooky, and I didn't really want that. So we're in crystals, this 50. This is crystals. They're like leaf crystals. I just love it. I love it. And we've got that, and this is a bunch of sage here. And then we go through again. I wanted to keep them all in the top hand corner. It didn't make sense for crystals to be flying around, but yeah, I really like this one. So again, if you're a purple girly, if you want to make something happen for yourself and you want to manifest that, if you want to take control and be that witch, and purple, and you know, this sort of vibe is you, definitely go for it. I think this is an absolute winner. Now, we've only got 2 left and we're running out of colours, but one colour I haven't mentioned yet is pink, and this one is What the Flock. And she's so cute. I love her. This one saves 900. She's pink, and we've got that same pink as the red one actually, but just look how different the vibe is. This one now becomes very strawberry pink rather than like a red pink, and then in contrast with all the blues and greens that are going on. This one I wanted to sort of feel like a summer party. We've got popsicles, we've got ice creams, got stuff like that. This flamingo here, we tried her with legs and she was way too fragile and brittle, so now she's swimming, but look how happy she is. Love how happy she is. We've got flamingos on the front. When we look inside at the design a little bit closer, I just wanted it to feel joyous and like a party. So this is something that you'd save up for summer, probably. Something like your holiday, maybe you're spending money, something like that, where you know you're going to have a good time. Like, is there anything, an event that you've got in the future where 900 feels like the right amount of money, where you know you're going to have a wicked time? This is the right one for you for that. So when we go go into her, she's very, very pink. We save in 60, 65, 70, 80, 85 and 90, and we do that twice, and that will get you to 900. When you really look at these pinks together, I don't know about on camera, but in real life they're almost the same pink, so I'm glad we went that. This pink, you'll realize, is the same as the I Believe I Can A6 binder, so really nice transparency on here, and yeah, it just looks lovely. So the popsicle theme runs through. I didn't want to put flamingos all the way through this. I wanted to keep it summer party vibe, so we've got drinks, we've got an ice cream, we've got those sort of rocket lollies and a nice cooler at the end of it, and we go through the same thing twice. When these pinks are together, it just, that like refreshes my batteries. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's really, really nice. So yeah, that's what this one looks like. She's just beautiful, and I'm really pleased with her. So it's a really nice way to round off the collection. So we do have one left, and obviously I did run out of colours. So we're going for black next, and I couldn't not do black and not do spooky. So this one is called I Put a Spell on You. And as you probably know, she's my favourite. We've got a bat charm, we've got black. She's the only one that isn't pastel, and she's just spooky. We've got ghosts, candy corns, skeletons. Like, she saves up 1k. So this would be really good for Halloween, but like, who needs £1,000 for Halloween? But is there something that you've been putting off? Is there something that's actually scary to you? Is there something in your future that you need to save up £1,000 for, but you want to have fun doing it? It scares you, but you want to lean into that? This might be the one for you. So she's black, and when you look inside, she saves up in higher denominations, obviously, because we're trying to get to 1k in 12 stuffings. So we start at 65, 70, 80, 90, 95 and 100. This is the only binder that has a 100 in it, and I know that's a lot of money, but if we want to save it up in 12s, she's got to be done. So this one was the biggest struggle for transparency. So if you look, you can't see what's next behind it, but we really we did a lot of prototyping on this. When you see the fiver in here, you can just make out that she's in there. We tried to knock it back loads. It started to look grey, then it started to look blue. Like, there's a lot more that goes into making things like this than I first realised. So in order to keep her black and still be able to see that there's money in there, this is the place that we got to, and I'm really pleased that we got here, because she's definitely black, but you can definitely see that there's money in there. So you cross it off, and I'd recommend like a silver Sharpie or something brighter, or maybe a paint marker like a Posca pen would really work really well, because the acrylic ones you can like chip off. And she's like, you can get money in there, and you can also see when an envelope is stuffed as well. So she's really good. So 65 is on a ghost. Then we've got a candy corn. We've got a sweetie. We've got an eyeball, obviously. We're having another ghost. And finally, it's another cute ghost. And we go through that twice. So this one is for the spooky girls, or the people that are really trying to lean into something that's going to cost them a lot, but they want to make sure it happens. And obviously, you know, these key rings, they can either be a key ring or they can be a charm, and you know, just lean into it, Bestie. She's absolutely beautiful. So Bestie, that is the whole collection. I hope you like them. This is like it's taken a long time to film this video, because I'm really want to show you everything, and here's all of them together. So for me, next year, I know that I want to be doing all 10 of these. I don't know if I'm going to manage it in a year, but like, just look at all of it. Look at all of what a load of fun to bring to your budgeting with all of these things and stuff like that. And I'm certainly not suggesting that anybody buys all 10, but if that fits within your budget and it's like going to be a really cute and fun way for you to save up money, then why not? I mean, you know, quickly going through it, we've got Head in the Clouds for 100. We've got That's My Jam for 200. We've got Easy Tiger for 300. We've got Sunkissed for 400. We've got Have a Good Time for 500. we've got Moth to a Flame for 600. For 700 we have Make a Splash. For 800 we have I'm That Witch. 900 is What the Flock, and 1000 is I Put a Spell on You. So we've got a lot going on here. So this is, you know, quite an overwhelming collection. You can see why it took me so long to bring it out to you all. But the reality is that you don't need to have all of these. Like, I would say if you have a certain money goal, say for instance 700, it makes your decision easy already. If you're looking for 700, this is your one, right? But if you don't necessarily have a money goal, but you know you want to save money, and you know purple happens to be your favorite color, there you go. If you don't have a money goal, but you absolutely love jam on toast, do you know what I mean? There's one for everybody. I've seen people buy them in like multiples. Some people are getting 4 at a time. Some people are getting 2. Like, whatever works for you. I think these are very, very well priced. Very, very good for what they want to do. I'm really, really pleased with these. I'd love to know what you think. Thank you so much for getting through to the end of the video. You know I love it when you get through to the end of the video. Please give this video some love. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you are going to comment, please use this emoji. That's right, we're doing Christmas emojis. Which one of those is your favourite? I mean, my favourite is probably the Have a Good Time. I think she's turned out the nicest of all of them. But, I mean, green's my favourite colour. It really helps. I think these are going to be a really nice addition to anybody's budget. And, you know, if it fits within, if the colour's right, if the amount is right, and you really enjoy saving up in that envelope style, would be really good for you. But if you're one of those people that can't get over the fact that they're A7, that you have to fold notes, still support, because if they sell really well, what is stopping me from bringing out a whole collection all A6? What's stopping me from doing a whole collection in A5? Have you considered becoming a channel member or a patron? Patrons get exclusive content, sneak peeks, and significant discounts off my Etsy store. Channel members get early access to every single video. In fact, they've seen this video long before you have, bestie. If you like the sound of those perks and you like the sound of me, have a look at the links in the description. You will not regret it, bestie. So that's all I have for today. We've got another video coming up tomorrow, which is November consolidation, which is going to be super, super fun. So far, so good with uploads. It's literally day 1 and I'm like, well done me. But until tomorrow, bestie, I would like you to have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, and have a wonderful budget. Always remember, don't trust Ira. Thumbnail has got to be this. Thumbnail's got to be, I've got to fan them all out. So that's 5. That's 5 fanned there. And then the next 5. And it's going to have to be like, I've started 10 savings challenges. Because I am going to do these. All of them. Oh geez, that's a lot. Right. Let's do the classic shocked face. There. Do you think that's going to be a good thumbnail? Oh my god. Bestie, us wobbly camera. Bestie, I'll see you tomorrow.